All right.
Alright, so look, this is the whole point, is if I'm trying to isolate one person, right, let's say we're across court B, and you and your partner decided I'm going to isolate one. The most important things I'm going to hit a lot of balls.
When you say isolate, you mean like target?
Target, yep. So look, so normally you want to start here, right? Now look, if I hit a ball here, I have to go across court, right? I'm not going to that could reach the ball. But because of that, because my foot's here, most probability that I'll go back to the ball, keep from start over. I can even go back to this part. The whole point is this: if I keep you in this spot right here, in this area, you're not going. You're stuck here. Especially if the ball is traveling this direction. If the ball is traveling this direction, right? It's hard. Now again, if the ball starts to turn this way towards you, this is when things change. Right? As soon as that ball changes direction, now I can be more inviting home. The whole point is this: when I got you cornered there, the reality is this: all my balls are going to go in this small area, right here. Because as long as that ball doesn't get behind this red marker, this is where a lot of the angle opens up, right? Once the ball leaves this zone, ATP's going to open up. However, thing to do, if the ball lands here, the distance from this line to that line is wider. If the ball lands here in this area, it's going to go right behind you. I already know this. It's going behind you. So in other words, when I got you isolated in that one spot, because you're not leaving the spot, you're stuck here.
I'm sorry, when you said behind you, so where am I?
I'm here. Let's do this, right? So like, watch this. If I'm in the middle of the court here, right there,
Okay.
right? Guess what? I'm not going to hit any balls past your left foot.
You're not going to.
No, I'm not going to. Every ball at this point is either at your left foot or your right foot or the middle of it.
And why would you not go further past my left
Because
foot?
the angle opens up.
The angle opens up for me
For you,
to attack you back.
go behind me. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I see. But if you hit the ball, you're saying at my left foot or anywhere over here, it's hard for me to go that way.
Right, as soon as that ball goes to your right foot, let's say you got a foot away from your right foot, now switch over, now watch this. Now the angle has opened up behind you.
Right.
So now I'm like, oh crap, my partner gave me the ability to get behind me. Now we start over. Guess what? Once the ball goes behind me, guess where you go? You go to the middle. And that's what this just changes.
Yeah, because if it's behind you, it's hard for you to get back.
Correct. And that's guess what? So in the bigger scheme, you can't move in this spot. That's why I say when you're moving too early on the wrong ball. So you get caught. So you see how this works now? If the ball does not go to this orange marker beyond, you're not going anywhere. You are stuck in this one area until you or I take the ball with the
Even on
ball.
like a header game?
Anything too, I would wait. I would
What
wait.
if you, okay, so we're cross court though, right?
Okay.
And you hit a dead thing, right? That's here,
Yep.
right? You're saying you should still stay there?
Yep. Because guess what?
But I can attack the middle
We lost.
and line.
Because guess what? In that moment, right, my partner's like, yeah, that ding. They recognize it, I recognize it. I'm gonna wait. Because what happens is if you had that ding and I move too soon,
No, you did it.
yep. So
You
if
just
I
did it to me, right?
Right.
I'm setting up and I can you know, line the middle.
you could possibly, right? But guess what? You said line, right? If I scoot here, I told my partner, you got the line, I got the middle. Right? Or
That's correct, right?
it could be, right? It depends. But guess what? In reality, if this person's still here and I'm here, we're not going to react. You're not going to the middle, right? Because that's the highest point right there. Put the ball somewhere. Like right there. Okay, so guess what? Because that's the highest point on the right side of the court,
Yeah.
right? If I'm here, I'm like, I'm not worried about getting the ball up. You know? Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Why not?
Because why would you do that? It's my forehand.
Okay.
I'm not covering it. I'm not sitting here. I'm sitting right here.
Okay.
I'm going to attack you.
Right.
Or I'm going to hurt you. Right? So that's a low percentage shot. Never do that. Low percentage shot. So I already know this. So in my mind, like I got this part covered. If the ball goes to the middle, I can still cover and make this person stay on their side of the court.
Wait, are we talking about soft shots from me or attack shots?
You're not going to attack from there. You're not going to attack.
Off the dead thing?
You're not going to attack from there.
Why would I not want to attack?
Because it's going from low to high. Not only that,
No. Like a dead thing that I'm setting up on. Like, it's like dead here. It's bouncing like
right there, that's different. That's a different situation. So I'm thinking dead thinking the ball is not high at all. The ball's low. Because think about this, if the ball lands there, the ball should be low, not high.
Okay, I guess I'm using a different definition of it, I think. When you, okay, what is a dead thing? Maybe
So look, anything that lands here in my mind is a dead ball. It's a reset ball.
without even spin or not.
Ball's gonna die.
Okay.
Right? Good players are gonna hit a lot of backspin to create the ball stays low. Right? If the ball is high, it's going to be here this area. Right? It would never be here. Unless somehow miraculously the ball is a third shot, fifth shot drop that bounces like from here to there. That's a different situation. But in a real deep rally, the ball would not bounce that high. It won't. It's not going to. If it does happen, it's like, in my opinion, it'd be 10% probability.
Right,
Very low.
like a little bit.
Yeah. So,
Okay. All right. So you're talking about lower. Okay. So now I'm more understanding. Okay. So you're saying like half that.
so even then, right? It says it's perfect. So as a right side player, if I see you for that ball, I'm already going to start doing this. I'm going to start sliding to my right because since my body's a small target. As a left side player, if I see you start to lean a little bit, I'm going to start doing this. Right? Because now I'm just telling you I can do exactly. Right? So again, right, the whole point is this, nothing like the deepness. So I'm going to show you now that you've seen this target, it's your battle line. I'll start in the middle. You know, you see that ball? So we're going to dig from right. So go back to your position. So I'm going to dig every ball to you, and I'm going to invite you to go behind me.
Okay.
Okay, now watch. Okay, that's a good ball. Alright. Let's see now you move the line. As soon as the line, kind of changes because your business will change. Yeah, see now you don't want to do that.
So I'm just trying to stay here, basically.
No, you can move, absolutely. But remember, when you move, I move. Right? Good. So this works. See how I'm doing all this movement now to get you in that same spot?
So you were saying what you were doing was
Yes. So look,
because you were supposed to be further over, right?
right, because remember, once direction of the ball changed back to neutral, I have to stay.
What is neutral?
This is neutral going across the board. This is my opinion. This is what I call neutral. It's a neutral date. As soon as we lost the opportunity to isolate you, if you go back behind me, it starts all over again. Right? At this moment, if I'm here and my partner's there, we're doing a triangle against you.
Okay,
I said you.
right, you're pinning it in.
Right. As soon as that ball goes right back behind me, right, that means I start back over from here again.
But should I not move over?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should I move in like at least like here-ish?
That's fine. Yep. But
Especially
remember,
that you're reaching for it.
yep. But remember, this is where it goes back and forth. Because now you gotta try to keep me isolated. Make sense?
Okay. Okay. So at which point then, okay, alright, so the takeaway that I'm getting here is I'm supposed to be further over here
Yep.
in the neutral until something changes.
Correct.
What are the things that are changing that I'm looking for?
The speed to spin behind the ball.
So if it goes like outside of my right foot,
Yeah, because think about this. As soon as that ball bounces here, look what happens. I can go there, I can go there,
Yeah, you go
I can
middle.
go there, I can lob you, I have options. Eights. Here, we're going to be here. Besides go across the board, and maybe the middle. Maybe the middle. The ball goes this direction.
okay. Could we take a bit more and see if I can?
Yeah. Here, I'll leave this marker right here. You can see my name. That is important.
Right. Right, because you move
Yep.
to where the position is.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Right. enough. Yeah, I was high enough, but it really wasn't high enough because I hit it right here. So I got to go a little high. Right, got to go a little high.
I mean, that's a really good position for you, no?
No, I like that ball. I would never do the ball like that. I would never do that.
What would you do?
I would try to be behind you to hurt your feet or go to the middle. Because then now I get you both out of position.
Really?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
so different than how I think about the game. Because I would totally be that ball.
Yeah, and I know.
Like a high ball. That was like almost dead high.
But think about this though too. If I recognize that, what am I doing? I'm backing up.
Oh, like this way.
Then we're going to back up.
Yeah.
Guess what? Because I got you off the line, got this person off the line, this person's off the line, the middle opens up. So it's the angle. So why would I go for speed up if I'm not turning back up position? Alright guys, so now see how I don't think of short-term gains, oh, go ahead, tap the ball. I think of, okay, you're out of position, I finally got a short high ball, I'm gonna punch it in the middle of the court and wait for a pop-up. That's how I think about things.
So I should only really leave this spot when you're taking a forehand. Well, because if you're taking a forehand, if I'm hitting this to your right foot and you take a forehand, then all the options.
Oh, option, okay.
So I should definitely move in.
You can try to, yeah. But remember, once you move, right, and I hold it, the line's open too.
What should I do?
You just gotta react. You gotta figure out what's in. Depending on the ball you get.
Yeah.
Right? You guys start to think what kind of ball that I get. What would you guys are asking? What would Warren do?
Yeah.
Right? My thing is, what would Justin do?
Right.
In this moment.
So, I guess, okay, so if I hit like a slower thing that you can set up that's to your right foot there,
Oh yeah.
the biggest threat is attacking the middle, right?
Right.
Okay, so I should at least move over to my forehand from middle.
Yep. You guys just give and take, right? What are you gonna give?
Yeah, like I can't cover everything effectively.
Yeah.
Sure, like I moved the cover the speed up middle, you get in a sharp angle and give me off balance. But I still have to cover the biggest threat, no? The fastest threat.
Could be, yeah. I mean, you're right. Now you're like, where's my partner in all this? Right?
Cover line.
No, because, yeah, right, so this is the other thing. If I'm here, I'm not going line. I already showed you here, I'm going to the middle, going here.
You can't go line?
Nope, it's hard to do. Because they're weak.
Hold on. Let's do it. Like, okay, so mechanical wise, you could go line, right?
But why? They're sitting on
Right. That's it. Like, you could. But you're saying it's a worse option.
So
Because
because now that look, so think about this, right? This is watch. If the ball is traveling at this angle, I do this. Now I basically roll my wrist. There's no, okay, let's try. Let's try. Give me the ball. Yeah, there's no power. I have to like roll my wrist. If here I can spin, I can the ball, I can attack you. I have more
But you're
power.
saying if a ball that comes in straight, okay, it's easier for you to speed up.
Correct.
And that's just because you're changed the angle?
Yes. It's physics, man.
Like it's easier to hit a ball back straight. Like for example, when I get straight to you, it's easier for you to speed it back up with linear.
Yeah, here, I'll show you. Watch, give me the ball. If I did this ball tells you nothing, right?
Right?
You got?
Okay.
So that means the palette had changed.
Yeah.
So in this moment, I have options. If the direction of the ball changes, it limits the option where the ball can go. It's physics, right? Same thing. In this moment, if your ball spins this way, and I go this direction, I have to literally take this ball that's moving and balancing and then going in this direction. It's very hard.
All right. I think I'm starting to understand. What you're saying, okay, so what you're talking about when you're talking about your default position is the ball is linear, moving linear.
Correct.
Right? Like, and the linear angle you're talking about is line to line cross.
Correct.
I see.
Because-
So then when you are on, for example, you think it's to me and it's a bit here,
Correct.
now it's not quite linear,
Nope.
and so now I have the option to step in and maybe do something different.
Correct.
Okay, so it's because it's not linear.
Correct.
Wow.
I'm done.
Okay, I think that's the key though.
Yep. Again, you gotta understand the direction of the ball. how the ball moves, right? I think that's important. But it's really irrelevant because you could be a ping pong player or whatever. But it's understanding positioning and probability of ball movement, right? When I look at a ball move, I don't look at where you standing at with your paddle. I don't watch the ball, I watch your paddle because your paddle is going to make contact with the ball, right? And I already know if the ball is going off the court in the direction, if you go to the line, there's no probability. I'm not worried about that.
All right. That's what you're talking about with the low probability. Because yeah, what's low probability? That's the same, like whatever. Okay.
Yep.
But it's the low probability part you were talking about is in addition to high part of the net, shallow or missing wide knowledge. It's because it's changing the angle, right? It's coming from this into that.
Correct.
So it's very tough for me to time the ball coming across my body to go straight.
Correct. Unless the ball changes direction, the ball is going straight to you.
Correct.
That's what the ball changes.
Yes, because then I'm setting up. Okay.
Correct. Then you can go down the line.
And that's because, why is that? Because the ball, okay, so I think I understood that first piece, where we're going left foot to left foot, then it's hard to either of us to go line.
Correct.
Okay? Now, if you think it to my right foot, though, is it less of an angle change? Is that what's easier?
Because the ball, so think about this, right? In this moment, let's say that I went this way, and I went straight to your right foot.
Okay.
Right? So
From here?
Look at your pattern. Guess what? If I went here with the ball, that means the ball is going straight to you now. That means you can change direction of the ball a lot easier.
Because it's not across my body.
Right. The ball is not in the direction.
So it's not just the direction of the ball, it's also like I'm in a position where I can manipulate the ball from here.
Right.
And I am there.
Correct.
And is that just because it's a forehand?
Correct. Correct. Not only your position is also part of it. Yeah, let's just run it. Just toss the ball. Let's run it. I'll show you. Speed it up.
Oh wait, no. Try to speed that up. What, line?
Yep, I'll show you. So here, it's a lot easier. Right? Because the ball is no longer going linear, it's not going off the court, where the ball is going straight, that means the direction of the ball can change a lot easier. Versus harder if the ball is not going off the court. If the ball, again, right, if the ball goes my forward here, I have options. Because the ball is coming forward towards me. If the ball, for a reason, goes from here, and the ball curls behind me, now in a position, like, all I can do now is try to get the ball off as it bounces. Right?
So is it because the ball is going across your body? Is that the actual reason? Because, so here's the reason. I'm sorry, I'm giving you a opinion.
Okay.
Well, so what if for some stupid reason I'm standing all the fucking way over here, and you hit that same angle right here?
Yep.
This feels pretty simple, right? Like if you hit an angle, a drop or a dink of land here, and I'm for whatever reason standing here, this feels pretty comfortable, right? It is also, because it's not across my body, right?
Correct.
So it's across the body that's the limiting factor, right?
Because, yes, I feel like, okay, I'm starting to use a little with this, right? What it really comes down to, let's say this, right? You put the markers in the ground. I feel like, alright, if the ball goes from here, this is how the ball's traveling.
Okay,
The ball's traveling this way, and it ends here.
Got it.
Right? It's going from one part of the court off the court.
Okay.
Right? You are not going to roll that ball in the line. You're going to attack it. Because you see how the ball is traveling at a parallel line.
Right.
If the ball direction changes from here, now let's say it goes this direction. Right? To perfect. Now, look at that. Your positioning has changed. Right? And so has mine. So now at this moment, I'm like, oh shit, I messed up. I have to really wait to see what the ball's gonna do. I'm looking for a dink or a ball here to attack. My partner's looking for, all right, you messed up. I'm looking to get counters. Because the bigger the ball, or the higher the ball is at now, right, you can change direction. Or if that ball bounces, you can go behind him or her. See how it works? It's all because all of a sudden, the ball's direction changed.
Right, to where it's not across my body.
Correct.
Okay, so I think the actual key is the across the body.
We'll go with that. Yeah, as long as it's you. Yeah,
I think that is it.
that's fine.
Because again, if I was, for whatever reason, if I was like, or sorry, if you're going to sharp angle here, and I'm here, even though it's corner to corner, it's now no longer across my body because of my crazy position.
Correct. But none of that, think about is it because the ball is going across your body,
Yeah.
less likely to go in the line. Because remember this, right? If the ball is bouncing here, that means that your paddle has to now be open this way. Because remember, you have to now move the ball's direction.
Yeah.
Because think about this, if the ball's traveling this way, you gotta be spot on with this through your wrist. Your wrist is gonna go where the ball. Naturally, you're doing this with your wrist because this goes natural.
Correct.
That means you have to hit this way, get the ball to go that way.
Yeah.
Makes sense? It's all about is physics, man. It's all about the angle of our paddle.
Like redirecting the ball again. So I think I'm understanding two things. Like redirecting the ball is difficult.
Correct.
Right, because this is going from sharp angle into straight, so it's a triangle. So that's redirection is hard. And then what makes it even harder is that it's across my body.
Correct.
So those things in tandem make it very tough for me to speed a ball up this way.
Yep. And not only that, let's say hypothetically, stay with the purple markers that just right there. Right? Let's go back with the across your body one, right? Let's say the ball does this. The ball goes from here. Travel here.
Okay.
It goes this way.
It's very across my body.
Yep, so now think about it. You're gonna reach for it. Most players do what? Most players will reach for the ball and realize, see, that what first thing they're gonna do is decide either I'm going to shuffle the ball in the air or I'm going to attempt to hit the ball out of the air. But remember, because as the right side player, as I watch this ball move across court, I already know low probability. If you attack me, I'm gonna definitely attack you.
Right.
Because the ball is changing direction. See that? See how? Like, remember, see the battle. See the ball. The ball is moving this direction.
Yeah.
So that means you have to really force that ball to go where? Straight line. Low probability. So in my mind, highest probability is back to the middle.
Yeah.
So again, you have three options. 1, 2, 3. Lowest probability is here. When you have really a risk action, that's
Yeah.
short. I'm like, I'm gonna give it to you.
Because it's more of a redirection.
Correct. You're
Which
always
makes timing harder.
correct.
Because it's more going, which is why that's the same thing. Same kind of thing as across, because it's from here. Because it's easy to time the shot and go straight back.
Correct.
This is the default. If
Correct.
I'm late, it's like the variance isn't as bad. Where if I'm late
Correct.
early. But if I'm late here, that's why it's spot.
Yep.
If
Exactly.
I'm early, it's middle.
Correct.
In order to hit that line, the timing has to be unbelievable.
Yep. Correct. 1 in 100.
I get it. I get it.
This is where you get killed.
Yeah.
Because I can tell based on thinking, I'm not moving much. I'm always doing here. Because I already know based on your footwork and how you go to the point, eventually you will fall to the middle of the court, which is here. Which is now, guess what happened? This ball behind you because it's higher probability because I already know because I'm here and you're in the middle, that's usually behind you. The ball.
That makes so much sense.
Mind blowing.
No, that actually makes so much sense. Because when I watch myself lose thinking rallies, this is like responsible for half.
Yep. Yeah, I'll probably say 9%. No, you know what I'm saying? 90%.
It's an obvious one. It looks obvious. It's like, oh, he's out of position. Oh, he's popping it out. There it goes.
Yep, because
it's obvious.
Because high level players will realize you're out of position already. Based on just your position. Because I already know as soon as you stand somewhere in the middle of the service ball, sorry, Tennessee. As soon as you stand somewhere in the box,
Yeah.
you're out of position because now you're forced to go left to right constantly. So I already have you in the string in my hands without you hitting the ball yet.
Okay, can we think a little more?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I realize you're a visual learner. So,
very much so.
yeah. So hopefully it makes, I feel like now
That's
you got it.
starting to make more sense. Okay, so I'm looking for you to. I should move middle, like you start, like you set up for a forehand, then yes, I should move middle. Or if I get you out of position, right?
Correct.
Like if I get you reaching, like if I hit a really good sharp angle thing, and I get you reaching, then you're probably not going to be able to go behind me.
Spot tail signs.
Then I start looking for the attack middle.
Correct. The biggest things I look for is if I'm in control, if I know I'm in control of the dink, I'm looking for the middle. If I know I'm not in control of the dink, I'm You'll see. Let's split the points.
When you're, sorry, one more time. You said if you are in control of the thing, then you start shooting middle.
Correct.
Because when you're in control, they're less likely to be able to attack behind.
Correct. And now on that, you are in distress. Right? That's the typical. You are in distress.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You're good. Spent a lot of, I asked a lot of questions. Spent a lot of time talking to you. What's that? Okay, right. Fingers on the forehead.
Yep.
Alright, that's actually starting to make more sense. Starting to make sense.
Good. There you go.
Holy shit, this got a lot of food.
Yep.
Okay, I think I get it.
You know it.
I think I get it because, when you shuffled in was because when you hit a really good thing, I was getting really like this.
Yep. You get the ball back.
Yeah, you're lucky to give me a ball back. That bought me like a more neutral position.
Yep. You did. The box trying to get the cover. Yep.
I think I get it.
Let's keep going.
I thought it was high enough.
No, still wasn't.
Oh my god, that was low. That shit is low. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Hey, see, that's what I want, though. I want that.
Yeah.
Go 18. The ball.
So, alright, so it's all we developed a different pattern there, forehand to forehand and closer.
Yep.
So same concept there though, right? But I'm supposed to stay more middle because we're both middle here?
Yeah.
Because the new neutral now is forehand to forehand here.
Correct.
But you were able to put so much pressure on me when you went wide.
Yep. And I try to stay here and put pressure on you.
How come you were able to put so much pressure on me going wide?
Which ball?
There were like 3 exchanges back and forth forehand.
Yeah.
And then you went wide on me and then I was like struggling.
I think your ball's too high. It had no spin to kind of set up in the air.
Okay.
I mean, at that moment, I could have probably hit the ball if I wanted to.
Okay.
But I shouldn't be running.
Interesting.
So yeah, so again, that ball had options, right? There's still moments when the ball.
Because it's probably a lower quality pick from me.
Correct. And I had quality, so I already knew I had to be. So again, about where do I go? I have to be options. Do I go behind you? Do I tap you? Or do I go middle?
So I was already in a bad spot.
Correct.
But the positioning was correct.
Yes. Correct.
Got here?
Bye. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Rio. Appreciate it. Wait, sorry. We have the balance. You're the best. Thank you so much. It's just call. No, that's fine. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Thank you so much. You're the best. Thank you.
good. Keep doing it. Keep practicing.
Yeah, the position was probably okay, right? Like that's about as good as I could make.
Yeah, so at that moment you're kind of screwed anyways.
Yeah, because you
like,
can, yeah.
I have options. It's the ball. That's what you can have on my part. Good.
Yeah, that makes sense because I had to reach it. And because you were reaching, you couldn't put as much heat on it.
Correct.
And because I slid in, I was able to attack.
Yep, exactly.
I do not. So let's say I hit a lower quality thing right before, and you were able to step into the top spin on it.
And you're screwed.
Me sliding in like that opens up behind me. And then I'd be correct. Right. So I was only able to slide in correctly so because I had to reach it.
You get a good ball. You get a good ball.
Right. That got you.
To reach.
Mm,
See that? See how this works?
I'm starting to get it.
Yep. It takes just a lot more time to get used to, but at the same time, though, here I'll take more of the purpose now because this is me just like kind of like
Yeah.
rhythm.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when I add a lot more pressure.
Let's do it.
You'll feel it.
I would love to see that.
Okay,
Let's
so
do it.
back to your corner. Back to your
Okay.
corner. There you go. Good ball. So at that moment, that makes an idea of my part to be aggressive because the ball in the lowest part of the net. So you get a really good reset ball. So not a good idea.
Right. It was low enough. Right. It was right. It's my part to do it.
But you see what I mean though, you can see like how much pressure it puts when I have you moving so much.
Oh, for sure.
I'm saying right here. Because you see, usually I'm not doing much.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because as long as you're moving, I'm in control.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
got me moving, you work.
Yeah. And at no point in that rally was I in a good position to attack it.
Never. Never. Not once. I was looking for you to mess up.
Yeah.
In that moment, in that rally, it was about when you mess up.
Yeah.
If you don't mess up, then the point, hey, even though I'm in control, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? I can't attack you, I can't do anything yet. Your ball's not high enough. Once your ball gets high enough, then it's puts.
That makes sense. I like that one.
You have to be careful of that middle ball.
Yeah. Because you. I don't forehand?
Yep, right for it.
And that's, yeah, that's not.
Good. So I was looking for the base. That time I was a bait ball.
Yeah.
I was looking for you to attack. You watch the video, that's a bait ball.
Yeah, you can back
But
that.
I was looking for you to ball, get over and counter. But
Oh.
instead, you noticed it, you reset. That was smart.
Yeah. I did consider it. Oh, geez. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I see you slide, yeah.
Yep.
When I see you move that way to make space for your forehand, I need to come back in.
Correct.
Because on that forehand, it's easier for me to manipulate that middle angle.
Correct.
If it's going across your body, I really don't need to worry about it.
Nope.
Especially if I have top spin on it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Here, take a moment. Probably get one. Moment adjusted.
Yeah.
Right. Look into the 5-0 level.
it.